Hello there. We're going to be doing a manicure today for the theme of mistletoe. So I'm thinking for my base, I'd like to use my new Lacquer 22 bones. I think that'll be a really nice neutral background. And then for the leaves, I picked out ORLY's Artist's Garden. And I wanted to add a little extra something. So I did a swatch. And you can let me know in the comments if you like the red or the blue better. It's Pokemon, red versus blue. I think I'm gonna go with the red shimmer. I don't know. I like the contrast there because mistletoe berries are white, so I'm gonna be using Holo Taco's Not Milky White to fill in the berries. And this red shimmer is also from Holo Taco. This is Scorched Earth, which I haven't used very much, so I'm excited to try it out. But yeah, I'll have some time skips in this video. You know, it's not that fun to watch polish dry. But let me prep my nails and let's get started. Before I dehydrate my nails and clean them up with some acetone, I'm just going to oil my cuticles, make sure the skin doesn't get too dried out from the acetone. Alright, now I just take a little acetone and clean up the nail. I have some leftover polish from my last manicure. And I just scrub until it's squeaky clean. What's nice about acetone is it dries super fast. We are all ready for base coat, so I'm going to go in with my first layer, Holo Taco's Peely Base. Alright, Peely Base takes a little while to dry, so I'm going to do a little time skip and I'll see you when we're ready for the next layer. Okay, my Peely Base is nice and dry, so I'm going to go in with ORLY Bonder. I always do two base coats, one because I like the Peely Base to remove my manicure very easily and save it for later. And I use Bonder to try and prevent some staining, as well as just kind of reinforce the bottom layers of the manicure. Bonder base dries really fast and is nice and sticky, so the polish really clings to it, which is really nice. I've been using this combo for a long time. There we go. Gonna let that dry for another minute. Alright, my two base coats are nice and dry, so I'm gonna go in with my first layer of Bones from Lacquer 22 as my base color. Okay, first layer is dry, so let's put on a second coat. Okay, I think I managed to get polish on every single cuticle. That's an important step. While we wait for the base color to dry, let's go ahead and start with the stamping. So I'm going to be using this plate from MoYou's Noel collection, which has some mistletoe images here and a little sprig of mistletoe there. There's not a whole lot of plates with mistletoe on them, so I'm glad I have that one. And I thought it would be super cute to add this Maniology plate with these two deer kissing. Aww, so cute. Alright, I'm going to be stamping with this beautiful dark green stamping polish from Maniology. This is Greenhouse B328. There we go. Next, I need the little singular sprig of mistletoe. I'm going to be picking this one up twice as well. Okay, it's time to pick up our deer, so I'm going to be using this brown stamping polish from Maniology called Cocoa B351. So cute. To clean up, I just use a lint roller and press on the bits I don't want so that all that's left is our adorable little deer image. Coming back to our nails, we're ready to add the shimmer top coat to our base color. Pretty. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and clean up my cuticles. Now it's time to start reverse painting in all of our stamps. So I'll start with this kind of full background image. I'm going to paint the leaves with Artist Garden from ORLY. I really like using these little silicone mats. They kind of look like a piece of provolone cheese. I got it from Baroness X, and it's just the most useful thing. I use it as a palette. It also gives me a nice solid background to see what I'm painting on. And I just take a really tiny brush and very gently, don't push down too much, otherwise you could smudge your stamping polish. And we'll just go in and fill in all these leaves. There we go. I think all the leaves are painted on that one. On to the next. All right, another one down. Last one. Okay, they're certainly not perfect, but with a stamp this busy, I don't think it's going to be very noticeable. Time to switch over to the white berries. To color these in, I'm going to be using a very small dotting tool and just dotting the white polish right on top of the berries. For my little deer couple, I'm going to paint them in with this light brown stamping polish from Maniology. This is Sequoia B299. Actually, I decided to make my doe a slightly different color. I'm going to go with this Latte color from Maniology, just so that they don't blur together. There they are. Aren't they adorable? Okay, next up is to prepare our nails for stamping, and I love Glisten and Glow's Control-Alt-Delete Liquid Latex Barrier. You just paint it around the nails so your cuticles are so much easier to clean up. I love it when I get comments on my tutorial reels about, I thought you were supposed to paint the nail, LOL. They always make me giggle. I'm like, oh, you're either ignorant or you're making a joke. Either way, it's funny to me. While those berries are drying, I'm going to go in with my Maniology sticky base. With sticky base, you want to let it get tacky. So you want to let it dry for a few seconds after you apply it. You don't want to stamp right away. So I like to do about 2 nails at a time when I'm working with sticky base. Let's see if they're ready. Still a little too wet. Let's see if they're ready now. Perfect. We'll start with our deer couple since they're kind of the star of our show, and I want them right here on the middle nail, down at the bottom. Here's how it's looking so far. Next, let's give them a little bit of mistletoe to be kissing under. So I'm going to go along the top of the nail here, just like that. Oh, so cute. Need a little something on my pointer finger, so I'm going to add the other sprig of mistletoe, kind of going the opposite direction. And our latex is now dry on the ring and pinky, so I'll go ahead and add sticky base to those. Nice and tacky. So now let's take our full mistletoe stamp, line it up. Excellent. Same thing with our pinky. Ooh, it's looking good. Now I'm just going to take my cleanup brush and separate the polish from the liquid latex that's sticking to my cuticle and the nail so that when I peel up the latex, it doesn't peel the polish up with it. Can also clean up the free edge of my nail, just kind of tucking the extra stamp up under the nail. We can clean that off. Okay, it's time to peel. Let me do a quick cleanup. And now I'll go in for more detailed cleanup. Lately, I've really been enjoying the Apipala smudge-free top coat. And for me, no manicure is complete without Glisten and Glow's top coat to seal everything in, make my nails rock hard, and protect those precious peelies. So here is the finished manicure. I will have pictures up on my Instagram in a couple of days. If you enjoyed this video, check out my Twitch channel because I do nail art live on stream over on my Twitch. And yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!